1, 2, 3. It's Tina Ballet, and here today with another captain's vlog. I am the captain, and to commemorate the National Library Week, uh, in conclusion, I wanted to bring up a movie mentioning a library, perhaps a book mentioning a library, and I'll be mentioning a library. So today's read, and I did read last night, so I'll be sharing what I read last night. And National, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I didn't look at the date. I just saw the post and I went for it. The post said that the post that I read yesterday said that it was, wait a minute, hold on. I read it earlier today. Like earlier today. Um Said that it was National Read a Book Day. No, that's not it. Something like that. It was it's National um Dare Day. D dot A dot R dot E dot, wait, did I spell that wrong? Dear, I don't know. Okay, I'm not looking at the post, but the post went like this. It was it stands for drop everything and read. Okay. So those are the letters. It stands for drop everything and read. So I did I I I, I partake of the National Drop Everything and Read Day, which is today, because I saw the post earlier on today. So that's what I did. I read the book that I dropped everything and read is To Aid a Wolf by Jessica Cage. Yes. That's the book I dropped everything and read. So did enjoy that book. Like, what? Jessica been talking about vampires? Y'all better recognize. So this book was talking about vampires, talking about wolves. Well, it had wolves in it, and it did have vampires in it, but I don't think they had like a speaking part in the book. It was more focused on the vampires and the fairies. So the fairies were like the main characters, and then the wolves were the uh second main characters, and then the vampires were the third main character. I enjoyed the book. I'm like, okay, could we be getting crossovers? Like, she got a whole universe, because it's not just um vampires and werewolves and fairies. She mentioned other creatures as well. So I'm like, they got a whole kingdom. She building kingdoms up in here. So I'm looking forward to reading the next book to Ada Wolf is a standalone at the moment. I don't know. It don't say part one to a series, so it is a standalone. The other book that I'm gonna be reading is a series of hers. And I may be reading it sooner than later. I was thinking about just reading to Ada Wolf this month and begin the other series or begin her other book like in June or July. Um yeah, I'm ready to read though. I'm ready to read. I do have like two, three, four other books that I'm reading at the moment. Okay, so I'm actively reading like uh, two books at the moment. Like I read, and then I actually that is updated because I'm reading another book. So I was reading. I was watching a movie called Matilda, and I was watching the first one with I think is Danny DeVito in there, and um the little girl reads and goes to the library. So the library is featured in this movie, and reading is featured in this movie. So I thought it'd be a great movie to watch during the National Library Week. And so I did enjoy that movie. And the books that were shown, I did my best to look around and get the titles of some books that were shown. The book that the teacher brings to the house. Um, I downloaded that one and started reading that one, and looked around. At the end, um, Moby Dick was being read, so that is on my TBR. I did watch one of the movies, and it's a whole bunch. It's a plethora of Moby Dick movies available. I didn't know there was that many movies on the subject. Yeah, but I did watch one the other day, and the book is on my TBR of that one. So started that book. Um, I had already had another book I was reading, so I did read both of those today, as well as the How to Aid a Wolf. How to Aid a Wolf. I already read it. I read it. I'm finished with that. So yeah, excellent, excellent. And I'm grateful to be introduced to these different characters. Like what, a fairy and a what? So yeah, that's why I'm interested in going ahead and reading her other books instead of waiting like 2 more months or so. Like just read it this month, so I can be introduced to some more characters. Um. So yeah, we got that book being um read. I was looking around the movie to see what other titles are being shown. Some author was mentioned, so I went and looked him up to see if I had read anything of his, Charles Dickens, and I have read some titles of his. So that those, and then what I haven't read is on the TBR. So yeah, I like uh seeing what books are in movies, and seeing the books. So that's very cool. So I don't know when the end of National Library Week is. I thought, by it being Friday, that I'd come and commemorate this auspicious occasion. Just in case this was the last day, maybe tomorrow is the last day, maybe Sunday is the last day. I don't know exactly. I am enjoying uh, celebrating uh, National Library Week with these rip roaring reads and wait, I was about to say and movies, but I haven't watched a movie from my library yet. I did attempt to. Oh, did I attempt to? And then I stopped the movie. I stopped the movie and returned it. Okay, I'd returned that bad boy, and maybe I'll watch a different movie. So haven't watched the movie just yet. Courtesy of my library. Have read some books though, so thank you so much, libraries. On your screen here is a coloring sheet that I colored yesterday or this morning. Yeah. Earlier today, because I colored like two of them earlier today, and I just finished coloring another one before I started this live stream. It's a color with numbers, um, coloring book, and it's awesome. Um, just learned a new feature on it, so I did cut my coloring time down a bit with the um, new feature that I learned with my latest picture. I think this one is my first picture. It's either my first one or my second one. Um, my most recent one is of a bonsai tree. I was coloring this when I was listening. This picture when I was listening to the to Ada Werewolf by Jessica Cage. Um, yeah, so that is cool to be able to color and listen to an audiobook at the same time. Like, what? So yeah, enjoying the color by numbers, the digital color by numbers, and you can zoom in and see all the little nooks and crannies of the coloring sheet. Lord have mercy, goodness. So there's some little tiny little sections of the coloring sheet that be neat in coloring, so you can zoom in on your device by pinching your fingers Um, and that feature is available on another coloring book that I have. It's not a color by numbers. Um, it's just a regular coloring book, and you can pinch the page closer to get the little intricate details of the drawing. Did crochet some. I'm on the body of the cardigan. I really just been thinking about what kind of flowers I'm gonna make, or like what color, or I'm just thinking about the flowers that I'm gonna make, how long I'm gonna make the cardigan. Maybe um, mid thigh, maybe. I've been trying it on to see if it's gonna do what it's gonna do. It is. I did just construct it, so it's not quite ready yet. I haven't added the sleeves to it just yet, so I will be adding sleeves and flowers. I'm not well. Okay, so this is turning out to like be my biggest cardigan, it feels like, because it's kind of lacy because of the one strand that I'm using to create it. So it's kind of like a stretchy thing going on, and yeah, it just seems bigger than the other cardigans. It seems like the sleeves are gonna be wider, just by the armhole. So maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I just need to focus on the body. I am attempt uh, attempting to do some designing. Like, I gotta finish this row, and then I'm thinking, am I going to um like, when am I gonna switch it back up to um lavender, and am I gonna change it, like, and then what's gonna be the band color? Is it gonna Am I gonna go with the lavender? Am I gonna go with the wheat? So really into the design of it all, creating this summer cardigan. I'm looking forward to the 5th episode, um, what's it called? Watch along of The Resident. I'm like, okay, where's the fifth episode, guys? Come on. I'm liking the watch alongs with that show. To the point where I'm about ready to go and watch the show myself. I'm like, okay, I got it from here. I'll be watching the show myself because I'm waiting for y'all to upload the next show. And what comes next? And I don't even know if it's gonna be a satisfying conclusion. I don't know if it's gonna be a cliffhanger to another series or if it's gonna be solved or what. I did enjoy the fourth episode very, very much. I enjoyed how it came on and the activity that she was doing with her nephew. And I like the fact that she called him son. And beautiful. Beautiful. I might even watch that episode myself so I can see more of that scene. That drop everything and read is so fun. I like that. I like that post. Um that's one of my favorite. I I have shared it. I have shared the post so that anyone else can drop everything and read. What is that? Drop everything. Yeah, yeah, I'm saying it right. And enjoy a book. I like to aid a wolf. I like what was going on. I like the healing that was occurring. So yeah, I am ready to read another book of hers. I have several books of on my TBR to enjoy. And I'm adding new books to the TBR seemingly every day. Seemingly every day. It's like, oh yeah, read this, and read that, and read this, and read that. Uh. All right, so we got the bookshop, which is www.bookshop.org/ and do you say / or just slash? It's / T1NABA1LEY. That is the HTTP website to the bookshop, where when we purchase local books at the bookshop, it helps local bookstores. So, whoop whoop. All of that is on the um, website. Um, all of your orders will be handled over there. I just tell you about the bookshop and share my experience with my books. Also, is my Venmo me. It's a at uh capital T1NA capital BA1LEY for support, and those happy funds, uh for this avid reader, in support of the avid reader. All things reading, uh crafts go with reading, socks goes with reading, drinking water, water cups, reading socks, blankets, heated blankets, books goes with all of that. It's all under the umbrella, okay, of supporting this avid reader. And that can be done at the Venmo me. Also, it can be done at the Cash App, $ capital T1NA capital BA1LEY. All there. Support your avid reader here. Uh, and that's what it is. It's National Library Week. Big ups to the libraries that um, provides the books, the resources um, that we can partake in. Also, today is Drop Everything and Read. So I'm looking forward to my next read. And the library not only has books for reading, the library also provides music. Um, I've seen um, new artist music in the library. I've seen soundtracks in the library. Um, all kinds of stuff. Today I saw some Disney. No, not Disney. I saw Barbie. I saw some Barbie soundtracks. Barbie got soundtracks on tracks on tracks on tracks, like all the Barbie subgenres. mermaid soundtracks, the Mermaid Barbie soundtrack. You got all kinds. Like, oh, it was over 10 different music options available at my library. Um, so my library provides music. I saw Glorilla's album at my local library. Um, I think I saw Kendrick Lamar. Um, I saw um, Beyonce's uh, album. I saw a bunch of music albums available at the library. Um, the library. Movies. I saw movies. There's a movie with Keith David in it. I think Lala is in it. It's star studded. It's Keith David. I think that's Lala. Um, Mike Epps is in it, and it's called Love Jacked. I think that's what it's called. And yeah, star-studded cast. I think it even has Mary in it. Mary from 227. Um, I think she's in there. Yeah, so movies, all kinds of movies. Comic books. Look, the libraries offer comic books and read-alongs. I did borrow a read-along to see what that was about, and it was a read-along book um with it was a printed book, print and illustrated, and it read aloud the words. So it wasn't just an audio and it wasn't just an ebook. It was both of them combined so that you could see the words and hear the words and read along. So I'm like, yay! Okay, librarians. What else we got that's a read along? Show me. All right. So big ups to National Library Week. Big ups to National, is it National Dare Day? Drop everything and read. The Deer Day. National Deer Day. Yeah. D period E period A period R period. Um Stands for drop everything and read. All right, cheerio, toodaloo, and ta-ta. Let's go enjoy those resources, shall we? TTFN. Toodles.